Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion slays and plays the Spire. I'm gonna not play Ascension mode for a little bit because I think I'm getting, as Dan would say, I'm getting turnt, but not in the like, everybody in the club get turnt. That's everybody in the club get tips. I'm thinking of turned down for what? Is that what I'm thinking of? I think that's what I'm thinking of. And this allows us to open up some meme ability. Like, look at that. Whenever you open a non-boss chest, obtain a curse. Maybe we can do a curse run. We start with a little extra energy here. I'm just disillusioned with Ascension. We're just gonna have a fun time playing a little bit of Slay the Spire, if you don't mind. You're gonna do 12 damage. We might as well strike. You remember that classic Van Halen song, Might As Well Strike? It's a classic one. They always played it when we went bowling. Might as well spare. 7-10 split spare. That would actually be like pretty amazing in the whole scheme of it. I mean, 7-10 split, if you're not familiar, is one of the hardest hidden splits in bowling. That's the pin at the back and the pin in the right. The back left and the back right, I should say. You know why they call it a 7-10 split? Because they've only had 7 of them be successfully converted into spares in the last 10 years. Don't lie, it's true. What do you mean they number the pins? Regen potion? Dude, I do love a well-laid plans. We don't have a deck archetype in mind right now. We do have the idea that, like, you know what? It's not Ascension mode. Let's go for it, dude. Art of War is kind of terrible, I think, but we might be able to make it work. My thinking is, what if we get, like, I think I'm gonna take it. Because we don't have a strong first turn for attacking, I'm gonna take it. And I actually should have rolled over some defense now that I think about it. Like with well-laid plans, we could have just kept one, but I'm so friggin', like, I have flashbacks to people tweeting me pictures of 1 out of 4 energy and going, why don't you use all your energy? I overcorrect. We should have done exactly the same thing there. That one's 100% on me. But you know what I'm looking for is actually Duvu Doll. If we can get Duvu Doll, I would be interested to see if we could make a curse deck work. Duvu Doll gives you 1 strength for every curse in your deck. We need, like, Duvu Doll Blue Candle. Only need 2 attacks next turn. If we can get Duvu Doll Blue Candle, we only need 1 attack next turn, and we got it. If we can get those 2, I think we could maybe build a curse deck. Are there other curse synergies that I can't think of? Blue Candle's not really a synergy, it's more of an enabler. It makes it plausible to run a curse deck without just dying. Honestly, with extra energy, give me better cards. I think Dash is a completely acceptable card. Just good stuff. We don't have poison, we don't have discard, we don't have a power synergy. We're just playing the game right now. So we do have an early well-laid plans. So let's start to learn our own lesson. We'll roll defend over to the next turn. Like, with Art of War, does Art of War make a poison deck stronger? Here's what I mean by that. We're not killing you next turn. If we have Art of War and then, like, Bouncing Flasks and Catalyst and stuff like that, we could double an enemy's poison and put extra poison on them. This is obviously, like, a perfect world scenario, but you get the idea. Without actually doing an attack, which would allow us to gain energy on the next turn. Now, what are we going to do on the next turn? I don't know. Add more poison, I guess. At some point, we're probably going to have to attack them. Right now, this is working out just fine, though. 59 HP. We lost all of our HP that we lost. Dude, I love Terror. We lost all of our HP that we lost on that relic search. As of yet, it hasn't been worth it, but one day, perhaps one day. That's healing, or maybe max HP? 1 free heal for you. Because we're not in Ascension mode, we're going to try to fight elites. But I think actually taking this path gives us an extra elite to fight, so let's do that. So we'll Smith, and then we'll look. You could retain 2 cards, Dash becomes better, Neutralize becomes better. I'm going to make Terror free, so that essentially when we play it, it's always going to be fresh at Tim Hortons. And then we got these 3 boys. I do not like them. I think I'm going to take a Strength Potion, and we'll play a well-laid plans, and we'll take no damage. We might as well roll over 1 block to the next turn. This deck doesn't have a lot of top end yet. And not being able to apply vulnerable to our enemies is not really going to make that much better. But we got plenty of time. Because it's not Ascension mode, we should expect to probably live. Sweet, we're taking no damage. There's a genuine case to be made for trying to kill these guys faster, like maybe going a little bit more aggro on the strikes instead of the defends this turn, but I don't know. I think we've handled it okay. 2 more strikes means this guy's dead, and that means we don't have to block it all this turn. Let's neutralize, terrorize, and then maximize! You guys ever watch Beast Wars? No, that's just me, huh? We'll always, thanks to well-laid plans, we'll be able to keep a defend or a strike or, you know, some kind of valuable card in our hand that allows us to do something on the next turn, even if we draw almost exclusively dazes. Like, this is not an amazing start here. I'm going to try to... Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what I was looking for there. We're going to purge so many of these, which is wonderful. By the way, the thing about Beast Wars, the Transformers show where they didn't transform into cars, but rather robotic animals like gorillas and rhinoceri, me, extremely intellectual voice, rhinoceros. Excellent. You're gonna be like, no, I did watch Beast Wars, but why are you saying maximize in Starscream's voice when Starscream was a Decepticon? Predacon, sorry. This time we will get rid of a daze. We'll strike you. Hold our defend. You get the idea. We got these guys. We lost 1 HP. And 2 potions, but 1 HP. They're not dead yet, though. They're dead. That was a really good fight. We didn't really perform well. We just performed correctly. I think we need Predator, actually. I think we need more top end. We need a card that we can pull and be like, these enemies are dead in 1 hit. And then the upside for the next turn is even better, but, you know. So, 1 is gone. 6 plus 3 is not going to kill anything, but we start with 10 block because of dash. We don't really start with 10 block. If we can deal 9 damage to this guy, you're dead. If we can deal 15 damage to you, you're dead. Well, we can deal 9 damage. And we might as well, again, save our defense for... oh, we didn't have well-laid plans. It doesn't matter what we play there. We are going to get debuffed, but you're dead. You're going to be... Oh, you're not going to be dead because of a block. Very nice move. 5 block. You're only hitting for 4. Okay, we still don't have well-laid plans. My perspective, though, is... Again, why play Survivor here? We're not going to lose HP. I feel like I don't need to explain that to you that hard right now. You're probably getting it. Shield Boy is deceased. Do we still get to draw 2 next turn? My guess is probably not, but that would be sweet if we could load that for the next fight. I think with 4 energy, more card draw is nice. You know, we could take another quick slash here, and we got Tingsha. Whenever you discard a card, deal 3 damage to a random enemy for each card discarded. So we could remove a curse. And I think I'm going to. Even though I talked a big game. I think we'll go with Dagger Throw to enable some discard synergy. Even though I talked a big game, without having Duvu Doll, I don't really want to stack up a deck full of curses. You know, I'd like to know first what we've got. So I'm going to Dagger Throw you, and I'm going to get rid of Survivor, 3 damage. I'm going to Quick Slash you. I'm going to store Neutralize for the next turn. And you are on thin ice already, which is just beautiful. I love the base version of this game. It's not that I dislike the non-base version of the game. I think I am going to try it. It's just a little bit more... It's punishing. And, you know, sometimes when you're going through hell, keep going. Sometimes when you're going through hell, like, get the heck out of hell. Get your head straightened up so you can take on hell even better next time. Whenever you rest, heal a little bit extra. Dude, we love it. Tools of the Trade works so well with our discard meta. if that's the way we choose to go. The nice thing about discard is that Tincture's kind of like a soft bonus. If we don't enable it, it's still going to be good, because we're going to use it now and then. Yes, hello, my feline son. Well, we should kill an enemy trying to hit us. You are the ideal candidate. You're dealing 13 damage. And you will be killed on the next turn. Ruka, why do you insist on standing in front of the monitor? I don't want to be rude, but I mean, you know why I stand in front of the monitor. It's because I pay attention to this monitor, so he's like, I'm going to stand here. But I have other monitors. Why don't you stand in front of one of those monitors, you jerk? Well, right now this deck is working, like, exquisitely. You gotta love footwork, right? Even though it's, the dagger throw is more of a synergy. How can you not love footwork here? Hey, excuse me. Tools of the trade is 0, or footwork is better. Give me tools of the trade for 0. I want to have no excuse not to play it. We already have 4 energy per turn, so we already kind of have no excuse to not play it, but you get the idea. All right, turn 1. This is beautiful. I almost think, actually, the right call is like Predator, and then this. And why do I suggest that? For the card draw is what it is, but even though we're going to be made frail, he's so close to breaking on the next turn, and he's going to break into actual garbage. So I'm actually going to hit him with the Terror so I can do as much damage as possible, while there's one enemy we want to discard, obviously. And he's actually dead before he can even split, so that's beautiful. Acrobatics is, like, actually kind of tempting, but we don't have a strong enough discard meta for me to feel comfortable taking it, I think, right now. Draw 2 cards, gain 3 decks, or neutralize working better. I think I'd rather gain 3 decks. Alright. We got the Globule. We had just had a test run against him, more or less, so he's dealing 9 damage. That's irrelevant, and you will be destroyed. Ruka, I need you to get in the box. I know you wanna. You can watch the goop spray. You just gotta watch it from over here, buddy. Let's dump. Let's dump neutralize. We don't need it on this turn. It helps us. We are gonna terrorize this guy. Because again, the damage that we do to him is essentially damage done to like 4 enemies simultaneously. So if I could draw Predator, that would be extremely nice. We could still get there. I'm not going to worry about playing a defend. I'm going to hit you with a quick slash. Alright. Well, if you're going to be rude, I'll interrupt you. And believe you me, yes. I would have rather have not done that because these 2 little bonus boys are going to have too much HP. But you forced my hand. And as a result, I felt the need. Again, we're going to dump defends for now. We're just going to go buck wild on this guy. And Predator is going to not make you split. We should have gone on this guy. What are you thinking? Now he's going to split. And we're going to take 16 damage, but it's not Ascension mode, so you can actually take damage pretty much guilt-free against bosses. What are we lacking to really take this deck, you know, to kick it off? Well, hold up. Something like this. I would love to see a little, like, Tactician. Tactician would be a perfect card for us right now. Our deck's still thin. We'd get Tactician access really, really easily. Apart from that, if we can get, like, Unceasing Top, I'll be a very happy man. I don't really want you to split. I want you to die. If we've only got 2 energy, let's do it this way. It's usually 24 damage. You might as well strike you. Well, it's debatable, but the point is it doesn't matter. We're going to make it through the first floor fight so easily here. And dude, just having a little bit of breathing room Feels so nice to not have to, Ooh, yeah. You targeted the wrong enemy, but I'll allow it, okay? So I'm gonna hit you hard. It just feels nice to not have to deal with the classic... Oh, I thought we had to discard there. That's my bad. I'm gonna hit him again, and I know some people are probably like, why on earth are you doing damage to this enemy instead of knocking this guy out of the equation? Well, it's quite simple. We're dealing 3 damage to all enemies next turn, so if I don't really mind being frail if we can just kill these guys. You know, with Mercury Hourglass, more or less. That's our only form of crowd control, so... Anyway, what I was gonna say is a little bit more breathing room just feels nice. Like, we've got room to breathe with this archetype. Absolutely, tools of the trade. 100%. The more discards, the merrier. And honestly, I'm going full meme. Let's take Philosopher's Stone. It's gonna make all enemies stronger, but we get 5 cards per turn. Or 5 energy per turn. What do we need to make a deck like this work? Absolutely as much card draw as the Earth can support. Okay, if we take these left paths, they're dense, but we have no shops. So I think I'm gonna try to... If we go like, yep, we got a lot of combat, we can hit a shop. We kind of have to skip out on elites though, don't we? Would we rather fight elites or have shops? I would rather fight elites so that we can get the maximum number of relics, and then next floor we can always, you know, buy 2 things from a shop maybe instead of 1. So, I'm gonna hit you, play a power, tools of the trade. I'm gonna dash, I'm gonna defend. This is our problem right now, is we have more energy than we have cards. And remember, the enemies are gonna be a lot stronger because of Philosopher's Stone. Especially enemies that already gain strength. So, this time, do me a favor. Discard a defend. Gotta think about this. I think you have to play footwork. I'm gonna use terror on the guy more likely to die this turn. And he's still not gonna get there. We did get to put up 11 block. Yeah, we're gonna... I mean, this is... I don't feel too bad about this right now, because we're just fighting against enemies who only attack, for the turn 1 at least, so, yeah, right now I find myself relatively unperturbed. This guy's gotta go! And it looks so skeptical. It looked like they were gonna get away with my money, but they didn't. I think you have to look at this and say skewer completely fits. We're ending turns with energy remaining. Let's get some better top end. Absolutely not. I don't need the lifesteal. I like having the HP to play with, especially in our current situation. This is the kind of guy where I would love to just kill him as quickly as possible. If we can kill him right now, I'm very happy. I think you hit him for 3 and purge a debuff, even though it looks like it sucks. And I'm kind of looking at it like, what if we take the energy potion and hit him for 49? We still need to find a way to punch through his armor that he's going to put up before he gets us next turn. And that's still 30 damage. Kind of no joke, right? I don't really want to use terror. Well... We're gonna have to let him hit us for 2. He's definitely going to die next turn. He's only gonna have 7 block. We're gonna be made frail as well, which is meaningless. He didn't do very much to us, but I'm a little bummed we couldn't get him faster. Yeah, I believe in this deck. It's the time of the run where we say I do or don't believe in this deck, and I gotta tell you. And then I saw the synergy. Now I'm a believer. Well, I guess if we're gonna meme it up, we gotta take the meme path, don't we? So, get ready for some combat and some scary situations. I think I will... I'm gonna go a little low on the HP front here, which scares me a great deal, but... You're really gonna hit for 27 on turn 1, huh? I mean, I could hit you for 35, but... That is not a satisfying turn, especially knowing we have to fight an elite in a second. Has he finally lost it? Does he let hubris get the better of him? Stop hitting me for 27 on turn 1. And turn 2, I guess, at this point. Okay, you're hitting me for 18. It's not as bad. All of a sudden, lifesteal doesn't look so unattractive, does it? You know, I've been down this road enough. I don't feel too badly about this right now, despite what you might be thinking. We're gonna dump tools of the trade because I want this guy to be dead on this turn, if possible. You know what? I'm willing to let it ride for one more turn. We've only got to hit him once. Don't waste the potion. You may indeed need that to kill an elite. So just hold it for now. I think we've got so much energy, it seems like the more the merrier. Oh, this is the wrong guy to have extra attack damage on turn 1. But I'm looking at it like maybe we can do it. No question, that was a really nice draw on turn 1. But this dude is not going to remain weak forever. And we don't have that much block in this deck. Well, thank God we at least drew a defend. What do we have left here? Oh, man. Just dump the strike. Certainly. As much as I'd love to play Predator, we actually can't. We were given a golden gift to be able to continue to survive a little bit longer here. Did we? Oh my god, we got the Art of War to work for us as well. That's just amazing. Well, we don't need 2 skewers. They actively work against one another. And then the question becomes, can we kill them with 6 energy, 12 damage 6 times? It's actually 18 damage 6 times, 108 damage. You should be dead, so I can afford to dump the defend. Pretty lucky. Whenever you rest, you may add a card to your deck. Something tells me I'm going to be doing a decent amount of resting. Oh my god, we still have so much combat! Holy crap, dude. Well... we don't have well-laid plans, so we might as well... Doesn't matter whether you dump them or not, but... You might think, why use the potions that early? Mental... strength? Okay. There's some good stuff here. Like, hear me out with this. We're definitely gonna dump underhanded strike. Hit this guy, he's almost dead. You're getting close as well. So you're the most likely to live, but we gotta think about it. Somebody has to die. It might as well be you. And then when we play a defend, we're gonna live with 1. So do you neutralize the guy most likely to live, or what? I think you start with a quick slash, and then it makes things easier to see. This would do 9, and then this would do 5. You wouldn't die, but you would die next turn. Without me having to attack. But I think you might still be there. So I think we do it like this. And we're actually not going to take as much damage as it looks like, but we're going to take 9. We're going to be at 3 HP instead of 1. Help. Okay, well, obviously, like... It's actually... So I only need to have 2 energy left to kill you. Yeah. We have to add backflip. I would love to not. Oh, Lord, you are not the right man for the job here. I'm going to drink this strength potion. I mean, I kind of want to hit you for 45. I want to start like this. Like, this is exactly what I wanted to see, is if we get a power that maybe opens the door to us a little bit. And we did, in the end, we did 48 damage, so maybe I'm a genius. But, you know, you can say that, I don't really want to. You're gonna hit for 17. It's a very dangerous situation. Well, we're probably not gonna play a 3 energy defend. I think we're dead. Well, I mean, obviously we're playing that, but are we gonna play a 1 energy predator? Probably, but I think we have to start with our 2 energy backflip. And then, yeah, well, I mean, the defend takes us to 13. But then we have no other defenses. So I think we just have to dash. It keeps us alive, which is amazing. Please just do nothing next turn, because it's kind of a little delicate here. You're gonna hit for 10. It's not as bad. We've got you already. So dump this 2 energy strike. You might as well play these first just for my own peace of mind. It looks like we're going to live to the chest. Now, the chest is going to give us a curse, and I know what you're thinking. Aren't you worried about that killing you? The answer to that question is yes, extremely so. If transformed or wait, whoa. At the start of each combat, discard any number of cards, then draw that many. Good lord. No! And you're gonna hit for 24 on turn 1? Like, have you no actual shame? But these are good, though. I gotta think about it. 5/5. 3, so it's actually 16 block, and then plus another 11. That's 27. Yeah. We should live, but I hope I didn't miscalculate. Sorry, Skewer. Now, please do me a favor and do not, under any circumstances, frail me. Oh, you've frailed me for the last time, my friend. I'm very nervous. I think this will probably be where this run ends. And I have to level with you. I blame it all on the path that we took. More or less, we need draw. Or so we need block. In fact, we need, like, more than block. It's not, unless we can kill this guy, there's not a whole lot we can do about this situation. So, unfortunately, my death is preordained. But the important thing is that, like, I actually had a lot of fun on this run. And I was kind of, I'd been out of a position of feeling that for a while. And I took risks. And did the risk works out? No. That's not how the expression goes. But, I mean, look at it. Enemy, question, enemy, elite, enemy, chest, which gave us a curse, enemy. We were so close to making the campfire. Which, if we had done, I think we would have had a good chance. So we shot for the moon there, and we missed and we landed amongst the stars. I had a great time. I hope you guys did as well. Kind of a more entertaining run than we've had recently. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.